Hello, this is Grant Schomburg and my explanations of the drawings found at the end of Assassin's Creed. Okay, here we have a triangle or possibly a pyramid filled with eyes for pokeballs and a shining apple on top. Next we have a block of text which reads artifacts sent to the skies to control all nations to make us obey a hidden crusade. Do not help them. This refers to the satellite they were trying to launch, which you read about in the emails. Here we have an eye in a triangle with some spikes coming out. Here we have a spider, a hummingbird, and a monkey. These three animals can be found on giant floor paintings in the Nazca Desert. They can be seen from airplanes, but since they didn't have airplanes back then, no one knows why they were drawn. Here is a barcode and some numbers underneath, which are the date, the 21st of December 2012. This is the date the Mayans predicted the world would be reborn. In this block of text, when read in the same way, says they drained my soul and made it theirs. I drained my body to show you where I saw it. This tells us that the person who was kept here before drew all these messages in their own blood. These three interlocked circles are a symbol used in witchcraft, like on that TV show Charmed. This picture is a bit fuzzy, but I can make out some mountains or pyramids and a lot of swirls, possibly waves crashing down. So here is some pyramids by the sea. This picture shows like a pyramid with large steps up each side. Here is a mountain with the sun seen next to it. This, I think, is one of those wooden structures used in ancient Japan for meditation. Yonaguni is apparently the name of an underwater island near Japan where an ancient and advanced civilization used to live. Now these are obviously Japanese-styled buildings. There seems to be a lot to do with Japan here. This is a pentagram which is often used in witchcraft. This is the eye of Ra, the Egyptian sun god. These three triangles may be pyramids. There seems to be a lot about Egypt here. Now this looks pretty complicated, and it is at the top left. There seems to be an ellipse-like shape. In fact, this is a Mandelbrot set, which is to do with fractals in mathematics. Underneath there is the number 13, which is the date of the Earth being reborn on the Mayan calendar. Underneath this is some Hebrew, which translates to the world to come, and underneath this is written, we are all books containing thousands of pages, and within each of them lies an irreparable truth. I think this is referring to inside each of us. We store the memories of our ancestors like in a book. And finally, for this image in the bottom right corner is the omega symbol. There is also lots of Japanese written around the wall. So this large scribble in the middle is called a Lorentz attractor. It is a 3D shape which is found in nonlinear dynamics, more complex maths. There to the right of this is another Mandelbrot set, and underneath that is the numbers 2213. This is a reference in the Bible where the words I am the Alpha and the Omega, I am the beginning and the end, are written, and I can't quite make out what is written at the top of this picture. In this picture is the words something hunger lies the answer. I can't make out the beginning part, and then there is lots of Japanese which I don't understand, and then it says I've entered the abyss and never returned. The abyss may be subject 16's mind, and he never returned because of the bleeding effect where one of his ancestors took control of his mind. And lastly, on this wall is the mathematical formula ZM equals ZM squared times C. Okay, so in order to fully understand what I am on about, you will need to have read every email on each of the three computers. Yes, three. There is a large conference room next to the Animus room with a third computer in, and if you look at the large wall in this room, I found that the windows form the English cross. This further strengthens the idea that the Abstergo company is run by Templars.